Hello, Star Wars Galaxy Hero fans. This is HK858, and I'm going to talk to you today about the recent update, the few updates that came out today. I got a raid going. So here's a few info, or here's some of the info. I'm not going to cover what's read in the forums right now. I'll do that later. I just want to get this one. I'll do that in a different video. So I'm going to read some of this stuff. So they've updated a list of available environments used in PvP and Galactic War to include many environments from our recent Marquee and Legendary events. So now we probably get to battle on the office of Grand Admiral Thrawn. So that's kind of cool. So I'm showing this, and I'm going to delete as I go. Ghosts and Phantoms have left the Shard Shop, and then this is what they've done. So Gar Saxon and Imperial Super Commando and Gauntlet Starfighter are now available in the following areas. Gar Saxon, well, they're all in the Shard Shop for a limited time, but Gar Saxon's Cantina 8E, Imperial Super Commando is Cantina 8D, and Gauntlet Fighter is Fleet Store. The only thing I'm disappointed on this is Gar Saxon and Imperial Super Commando could have been added into like maybe the Fleet Store as well. Maybe even the like Gar Saxon could have been in the Arena Store, and Imperial Super Commando could have been in the Galactic War Store. It's only downside because I wanted to try to build a counterattack team, and now they're in a hard node to get, even for me. They're also limited time. Units will be in the Shard Shop as they take over. So I'm going to quickly see what raid's up really quick. I didn't see that. So it looks like it's my tank raid that's going on. I'll do damage later. So let's go into characters. So they also have added in 2 characters. It also is mentioned in the forum. So I'm just going to go over the characters themselves in the game they've been added. And here they are, Logray Poploo. Poploo, however you say it. So my assumption is they're going to have a team. If they're going to, I'll just read them. We'll go from there. So we're going to go over Logray first. Mystic Strike. Deal physical damage to target enemy and gain tenacity up for 2 turns. That's kind of cool. And if an Ewok ally calls Logray to assist, they also gain tenacity up for 2 turns. That is pretty insane. I will admit that right there. So now, anytime they assist, especially with like Chief Chirpa's abilities, if it gets revived, he's going to give Ewok Elder tenacity up. That's nice. Whoops. Clicked in the wrong spot. Hypnotized. Dispel all buffs and remove 100% turn meter from target enemy. Inflict daze on all enemies for 2 turns. This attack can't be evaded. Ooh, there's some more days. So here's Logray is a counter to an Ewok team, a counter to any sort of counterattack team, and it's a counter to any the Phoenix team that does all the assists. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. Prophetic Visions. All allies gain 20% turn meter, so he speeds up the whole team regardless of what team he's on. Then Ewok allies gain Foresight, Advantage, and Offense up for 2 turns. 3 buffs. That is awesome. I will admit, some of the older characters could add 2 to 3 buffs instead of 1 buff, like what's that Geonosian leader? I don't know, but you get what I'm saying. And it's kind of nice that's what they did with this one. And then Shamans Insight. Whenever an Ewok ally scores a critical hit, Logray gains 5% turn meter. While Logray is active, whenever an Ewok ally scores a critical hit, that ally gains health up for 2 turns. Then all Ewok allies with health up recover 10% health. So they Ewoks tend to have a lot of healing. Like this, the Ewoks would be the light side healing crew faction. And the dark side would have the Night Sisters, per se, whenever they do a Night Sister faction update. And so now we're going to go to Poploo, the tank. And yes, he does taunt, which is nice. He's a taunting tank for the Ewoks. So I don't see why you would not want him in there. So once he's maxed out, he deals physical damage to and dispel all buffs from target. Poploo gains defense up for 2 turns. If an Ewok ally calls Poploo to assist, they also gain defense up for 2 turns. So that's nice. And anytime someone assists, they use the basic attack. So they're starting to add that in the basic attacks, is if they are assisting. There you go. Diversion. Deal physical damage to target enemy. Inflict speed down for 2 turns. And Poploo taunts for 2 turns. I have a hard time there. So there's your taunt effect. There's your one taunt effect. There's another taunt effect, which works under a T-bow blade. I'll get to that. Dispel all debuffs from Poploo and another target ally. So you get to target an ally and dispel. So there's Ewoks have Ewok Elder Dispel, and you got Galvanize that's helping dispel. It's really nice. If the other target ally is an Ewok, they're called to assist and gain 10% turn. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a lot of assists with an Ewok team. People are going to go crazy. And then the last one, here's what I'm talking about. Whenever Poploo gains a status effect, anything, positive, negative, it just says status effect, he recovers 5% health and protection. That's kind of nice. Excuse me. Whenever Poploo gains stealth, dispel stealth and gain taunt for 2 turns. Poploo has 25 speed whenever he does not have taunt active. Whew, that's kind of nice. Okay, I don't know. I'd have to look at SWGOH.gg, and I don't know if it's updated. So in the next day or so, I will. Because at the time I'm recording this, I won't have it up until later in the evening. Because right now it's 18:21 where I'm at. It probably won't be up until 22 o'clock or something. 22. So 25 speed is nice. That's a nice increase. So yeah, that is that. And the Marquee Event should also be loaded in. Oh, no. I guess the Marquee Events are not in yet. Let me go slide back over. Let's see if, well, I should have a quick, yeah, I have a little bit of time. Because right now I'm on my work break. Haha. So here it is. So the Flash events. So blink and you'll miss it. Flash events have returned. Flash events for 1-2 hour. Repeat several times a day. This time around, your Ewoks answer the call of battle. A multi-tier event. Pop your squad and earn gear as you can contend with Imperial enemies, bounty hunters, and droids. Sorry. So first Flash event fires off the 22nd of July. That's good. It's the 12th of July, so we got 10 days. So Endor Escalation 1 and 2 Marquee events. Let's see, July 20th to the 22nd, and then 22nd to the 24th. First one for Poploo, and the next one for Logray. So once we get those off, so once we unlock Logray and level them up, we'll be able to do the events. That's nice. Keep on your guard as something more roams the forest. Okay, well. So level banded events. Going forward, all Marquee events will employ the same level banding functionality seen in Flash events. What this means is that every Marquee event you play will contain all tiers in your level range. For example, players with level 25 will now see 4 missions they can complete rather than several missions too high level for them to participate in. Likewise, players at the level cap will have 4 to 5 missions which are tuned appropriately for them. So you'll get more. So I'm at level 85 as a character or an account. And that is nice. That is nice. So that means I get to do more missions than just, one. I get an extra mission. So I don't know if they'll give it to where you get a 4-star character, or you still just, get the 3-star. But we'll find out, when that time comes. New mod set pack. Happy mod anniversary. So we get mods. Mod set packs are available for limited time. Full mod set per class plus a bonus tier A gold mod from any set. get them while they last. So, you know, this is a kind of a nice update. So I guess I will... I know at the beginning of this video I did say I'd go through this later, but I'm going to go ahead and knock it out now. I didn't realize how much time I had left, and I have quite a bit of time. A list of available mod sets as follows. Obviously, we know what those are. And then, obviously, I already went over this. Garth Saxon is in Shard Shop. Garth Saxon, his ship, and Imperial Super Commando in the Shard Shop. And then Cantina 8E and 8D. And then Gauntlet Fighters in the Fleet Store. That's nice. I just wish we could have an easier time for Garth Saxon. As because right now I'm still trying to catch up on Phoenix Squad, so that when Thrawn comes around, I can have Thrawn, because Thrawn I see is worthwhile to having. And then once I get done with Phoenix Squad, I got to go back to my TIE Fighter pilot, finish him up, or I might actually stop and go to my TIE Fighter pilot, finish him up, so I could get R2-D2 when he comes back too, because he might come back before Phoenix, but before Thrawn, but we'll find out. So, Assault Battles update. The Military Might Assault Battle event has had its reward overhauled. Rewards are now similar to Places of Power. Each victory on this event will yield a ship building materials, ship training droids, 4 shards of a non-pilot Empire character, 5 shards of a pilot Empire character paired with 4 blueprints of their ship. Okay. So, in cases where a ship has multiple pilots, such as a TIE Reaper, only 1 pilot will be granted. Non-primary pilots are still possible rewards and general character pool. As part of this overhaul, Darth Vader TIE Advanced, the Garth Saxon, Imperial Super Commando, Gauntlet Fighter, TIE Reaper have been added to the event. Nice. Sweet. Environmental update. So, Holotable just gotten a lot bigger. The environments used in Squad Arena and Galactic War have been added. So we got Chopper Base, Imperial Throne Room, Death Star. Let's see. Conquer Dawn. I don't see the one. They might have it to where Thrawn, since he's a legendary event, they're going to keep his out. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Bugs, they worked on Ewok Elder. You can read those there. I'm not going to go over those. Environmental fix. Fixed an issue where the Empire hallway environment was no longer showing reflections for characters. Okay. And then lastly, what's ahead out of this Ewok invasion? Wicket rounds out... Wow, I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay, so let me start over. What's ahead? Wicket rounds out the Ewok invasion as he makes it into the terrain of battle. There's no rest for our warriors while large threats roam the forest. So we're definitely going to be getting that. Obviously, we don't have any news on the new game mode. I assume that'll probably be more August, September. I'd be really excited to see how that'll turn out, because it's now guild associated. So we're going to definitely get some more amazing rewards. So who knows? And that is that update. Let me double check, see if there was anything else. Nope. All right, going back over to the game. So yeah, in 2 days, we got Military Might and Force Moon. Sweet. Sweet. Force Moon. Yeah. I've gone through all 3 of them with Droid Team. It's insane to see that. I got R2 and I got... it's awesome to actually see that. So I've walked through them. I don't know, take that back. I've only walked through, I think, 2 of them. The 3rd one is way too hard. I'm thinking of the Jedi one, where I've taken Darth Nihilus all the way through. All 3 tiers. But yeah, so far, this is what I am finding. I am liking what they're doing so far. I do like the new Ewoks. Will I farm them outside of the Marquee Event? Probably not right away. Even though they probably the sounds of it as it's how you're going to get a new Luke Skywalker. That one may just be, I may just leave as is. I rush to get R2. I rush to get Thrawn. I'm not going to do much more rushing because I still want to kind of catch up on characters. As you can see, these are my characters I'm currently working on. Thrawn's in there. I'm only working on Chopper. Well, Chopper... Haha, that's right. He's basically ready to go. I just don't want to spend the million just yet. You know what? Screw it. You'll get to see me level up Chopper. And Chopper is done. He's out of my favorites now. Granted, I may work on maybe another gearing, because I think I heard that the best way to get 7-star on the 7th tier for Thrawn is to get at least a couple of the Phoenix Squad characters up to gear 9. And all of them are practically at gear 8 other than Hera and... No, I think it was Hera. No, everyone's at gear 8. Let me go back. Where's that word, Phoenix? Nope, Chopper was the only one. But for the most part, I think I should be fine without Chopper and use everyone else. Because Sabine's almost there. Ezra and Hera, those two are, yeah. Like, Ezra, I once in a while spend it in fleet. If I built up so many fleet currency that I haven't been buying anything, I'll get an Ezra Bridger. But most of the time, I just... Right now, I'm farming him to 6-star. And then Hera eventually to 7. And then, as well as I'm working on Sabine. She's getting there. I have a feeling that she'll definitely be there before Ezra. Just how it's working out right now. But for the most part, yep, that is my Phoenix. Let's go back. I also just maxed out another one somewhere. Or went rank up. Oh yeah, Cassian. I was working on Cassian. Just to work on him. Boom. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't even know where the heck he went. He went up here a ways. Where the heck did he go? I might have missed him, but anyway. So yeah, this is what I like about this. I do like what's been updated about the Ewoks. It's great to see them being finally updated. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you'd like to hear more of my videos. If you like them, comment below what you guys think on the update, the Ewok update, adding of Poploo and Logray. I'm glad they finally got those characters in, or at least Logray in. They're eventually going to have Wicket, and we're going to be set. We won't need Ewok Warrior, because that's probably basically Poploo. But yeah, you guys have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.